Hi everyone, welcome back. So today I am so excited because I finally get to work on the first major mod for my car, and that is lowering springs. I've been waiting for this day pretty much like ever since I got the car. I actually ordered the Ford Performance lowering springs and they actually got here like a few days ago, but I haven't really had the time to install them until today. So that is what I am going to be doing today. And mind you, this is going to be my first time at attempting to do this by myself. So I will be installing these springs by myself. In my previous car, which was a 2016 Mustang GT, I did have lowering springs and I actually had the help from friends to install it. But today this is going to be on me. I've been watching some YouTube videos to see how to do the installation. It seems pretty straightforward and it seems pretty similar to my previous car. So let's see. I may have some small verbal help here and there, but I'm going to be doing all the work. So I am so excited and let's get started. But first, I need to move this car out of the garage so then I can move my car and center it so I can just have more space to work with, because obviously this is a very tight space right now, so it can't really work like that. I have some of my tools already laid out here. Once I move the car more centered in, I'm going to be working with these jacks. I have my springs over there and I'm so excited, so let's get started. It is so hot in here. It's like about 118 degrees outside. Here there's no AC inside the garage, so that's why I'm sweating bullets and I'm just getting started. So just finished getting the lug nuts off the rims and setting up the quick jack. So now I'm about to go and lift up the car. Okay, let me just do a quick walk around just to make sure that it's being lifted up evenly. All right, looks good. All right, time to put it down since it just got into the first lock. good to go. Now I have all of my tools laid out. I actually referenced a video from CJ Pony Parts and all the tools that you'll need in order to do the lowering springs. So I have my hammer, my sockets, my adapter, my clip removal tool. I have my ratchets, my wrench, my breaker bar, my torque wrench, and my Gatorade because I am dying here. I'm exhausted. And now I'm gonna go ahead and take this tire off. This is what I'm least looking forward to because I know it's gonna be so heavy, but gotta do it. That was so heavy. I need to have a sip of Gatorade and take a break. So now I'm gonna do the other side. So took off both tires from the right side. So now all 4 tires are off the car. Let me tell you that I've only taken off 1 tire before to patch it. Never all 4 like this. This is a lot of work. But I'm exhausted. But anyways, we have to keep going. And also, I just wanted to point out, I have the fan on just because it's way too hot in here. So I don't know if it's gonna come through the audio or not, but just letting you know that's the background noise that you hear in the back. So one thing to note is with the rear suspension, it's going to be a 2-person job, definitely not a 1-person job, because you won't be able to take out the spring with only yourself trying to put the weight here. There's a lot of tension still from the subframe, and I even trying to just put this weight down. It's not enough, so you might want to have someone that's, I don't know, a leg or someone just trying to pull it down while you try to take the spring out. So finally was able to take out that spring. These rear springs are definitely a pain to take out. I really do hope that the front springs are so much better and so much easier, but these have taken up so much time. But this is the old spring, this is the new spring. These are the Ford Performance springs that we're gonna install. It just comes with the part number and it comes with a little L. So they come with like an L. I don't know why it's not focusing. They come with an L for left and R for the right ones. So gonna go ahead and get this installed on the left rear now. finally done with the left rear spring. I'm going to put the tire back on now. Not looking forward. Alright. I'm gonna have to do it like this. Just finished the right rear suspension. Time to put on the tire. Let me tell you, this is probably like the worst part after the subframe. This is so heavy and I'm exhausted right now. But let's do it. So just finished with the rear spring install. It took way longer than expected. I remember my previous GT did not take this long, but then again, I had help. So it's pretty late right now. I need to get to bed and get some rest. So I'm just going to go ahead and continue the front springs tomorrow. So tomorrow is today, so that means it is day 2 of the spring install. Last night I was just so tired because I actually ended up starting a bit late, like around 5 or 6 p.m. and just decided to call it a day around 11, but at least I got the rear done. And today just decided to start a little bit earlier, and I feel like the front should be easier because now I have a better idea of how to do this since I already did the rear. So let's just go ahead and get started. Okay, so I went ahead and disconnected the battery. So now I'm going to remove these 2 bolts from the strut and loosen this one up. So I was looking at the videos from CJ Pony Parts, and the bolt alignment does not align for the caliper since they're working on a 2018 Mustang GT. The bolts for the caliper are actually here in the back, but since I couldn't find them, I had to look on other videos, and these are actually just right here. which actually makes it easier to work on to take them off. So was not expecting that caliper to fall like that. It almost fell, but I had to catch it. All right, so time to remove the rotor. This was so crazy to take out. I could not, even though I tried hammering, I couldn't. It required like crazy strength that I didn't have, so I had to have someone else help me. So with that, yeah. Woo!
My arm is killing me.
Hey guys, so finally done with the left front spring. That was a bit more complicated than I thought, and I think I prefer doing the rear spring just because the left front spring, it has way more complications, like way more parts you need to take out. And with the rear, the only thing that really bothered me is just the weird angles for the bolts you have to take out for the subframe. And I actually thought that was like a mission or hard, but after doing the front spring, I have to disagree. I'd rather do the rear any day than the front. But yeah, only have one more tire to go, one more side, which is the right front. But I'm gonna take a break right now because it has weared me out a bit. So I'm finally finished with all the springs, just finished the front right spring, and I am so happy I can finally get this all done. Just need to put the tires back on the left and the right front and lower the car down and then take it for a test drive. finally done with the front right spring, so that means I am finally done with the whole car. That took forever. I am so tired, like this is draining. I'm exhausted, and it was definitely challenging, but I am so happy that I finally got them all done. This is something that I've been wanting to do to my car ever since I got it, and I finally had the time to do it, so very happy that I got to do that. I just took it out for a test drive, and I don't feel much of a difference because actually it needs some time to settle down. But what I did feel is when taking turns, like more sharp turns, it felt more responsive with these springs. You know, like I said, it still needs to settle more, but at least that's what I felt, you know, just from having it fully installed today. So let me just do a quick walk around the car just so you guys can see how it looks. So this is how it looks. Hasn't completely settled, and I mean, obviously it's not going to be a slammed look. Not what I was going for, and not what these Ford Performance springs are for. But these are just, they would just be better for, like, obviously taking your car on the track and taking aggressive turns and just better driving. So really can't wait until it's finally settled down so I can see how it's going to look. Now that I finally have these, and once it's settled, I probably need to be a bit more careful. Not probably, I do need to be a bit more careful when like turning into like some like inclined sidewalks, or like going down. I probably have to go a little bit sideways or be more careful, but that's just something I'm gonna learn. I mean, I'm going to be as careful as I can be, but overall, so happy, finally done. This took a lot, but you know, it's a learning experience. It was a challenge, and I was up for it. And glad, you know, I finally got to learn and do like the first big mod of my car. So that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys on the next one.